Hi everybody, this is Pam at the Paper Outpost. A lovely lady named Linda sent me this card, and I think she wanted to show me this technique she used, and I want to give it a try. And what she used was this is a book page in there. Yeah, book page. And she used, let me back this up a little bit so you can see better, but this is my old workhorse, my beloved Sizzix Big Shot hand crank, not battery operated or plug electrically operated. It's just a hand crank squasher of paper to give you reliefs on paper using these things called embossing envelopes, folders or something like that. But anyway, these things that you put the paper in. Now, she wrote in here, let me just read it to you, which was very good instructions actually. She said, I thought you might appreciate this card using an old book page as the background. I glued the page to a piece of light cardstock before embossing it. Before embossing, I added ink to the embossing folder. So there you go. Very, very nice instructions. I will now attempt to execute this. I did some examples. I think yours actually came out really good, and mine came out not as good, but I think they still look really cool, and I can use them for so many things. So what I was thinking was mass making a bunch of these and trying some different techniques to see how it comes out. This is what I was able to produce. Okay, there's different versions, and then I took it in different directions. So I made this. I thought that was kind of pretty. This is embossed. I don't know if you can see it, but there's bumpies on. These are actually depressions. And then there's the reverse side of the envelope, which produced this, the embossing folder, not envelope. Okay, so there's the basically the negative and the positive. This is the negative, the depressions. These are the positive, the protrusions, I guess. So that's one envelope. No, why do I keep calling it? It's not an envelope. It's an embossing folder. Can give you multiple designs. Where's that embossing folder? I might have to use a different one. That's okay. Because I cleaned up my desk. I don't know if you noticed. Look, it's clean. It's like that is clean, believe it or not. So I'm very proud of that. And so let's. Oh, and then here's another. Now this one I used a different technique, which I'm going to show you how to do this. Okay, and then I played with some okay, what, there's also this one. No, this is not, don't ignore that. Then I played with some color. I put some brown and black as an alternative and just left it checkerboard style. And then I just did some completely different colors, pink and yellow, just to see what that would look like. So we're gonna have some fun here, making some fun little things, and you can just watch me crank. I'm gonna show you some tricks with this device too, which will make, I'm hoping to show this. Oh, here's the one I was using. Found it. Okay. That are going to make it easier. Okay, so basically what I did was I had some old book pages. These are just from some, playbook or something like that from way back when. And I decided to cut them down. I took the white off, number one, so it would fit inside my embossing folder nicely. And number two, so I would have decoration right to the edges. Now, there's nothing wrong with using the white border. You can keep it in place or not keep it in place. Totally up to you. But I have a stack here. Maybe I'll just take a bunch. And, okay, I'm going to cut this off. And let's see. Today I'm going to use scissors. Look at that. I know I rarely use scissors. Today is scissor day. And you can do this pretty fast. I'm just going to go around and cut the border off. That's going to be all those wonderful scraps to use another day. Of course, I didn't cut straight. Never going to happen in my world. You could use your paper cutter. You could use a craft knife. Whatever you want. Doesn't matter. It's all good. It's just a matter of getting this border off. Probably would have used my craft knife, but I have all this stuff here, and I'd have to move all that, so lazy crafter that I am, I used my scissors. Nothing wrong with it. It's a very viable craft tool. Okay, so now, the biggest quandary with this Big Shot Sizzix And this is an older model. It's not the super wide model or the electric model. They have electric models now too, but this is just old school Crankorama. I think it's a 6-inch here across here, something like that. Yeah, 6-inch one. And it works for my uses very well. It has this big chunky thing on the bottom. And then sometimes what you're trying to do is make a paper sandwich. So they give you these extra pieces that you can put in there to make the sandwich tighter. When it goes through here, it has to be tight enough to cause the squeeze. So a lot of times people will get this, then they'll get their embossing folder. Okay, I use the right word now. And I never remember which side is which, but let's just do this. I'm going to take this. This is just good old black soot ink, and I'm going to take just some water in a spray bottle and just spritz it down a little bit because I want it to be nice and wet on here. So I'm just gonna rub this on. Get it on as much as you can so you get a nice impression. This is I'm making this up. I've already done it this morning, but so I'm not exactly making it up totally. But and I'm going to maybe take one of these sheets, and you can do it with all of them in there too. But it'll only print on one side. Okay, oops. I smear it all over the place. That's probably not the way to do it. Okay, so I've got the big piece here. I'm putting this down. Now if I just shoved it through, it's not fat enough. There's no sensation of cranking or anything like that. They give you these little filler pieces to make it chubbier, and that's what you want. So, and I'm going to show you a trick with that. Okay, it's still not thick enough. So what to do. So I have some different ones. Where's the top piece? This is one of the top pieces. Oh, here's the other. So these are different size. They're different thicknesses. And these are kind of expensive to buy, and you don't really need to buy these as much. But since I have one, I might try this one. That's not bad. It's like pseudo tight, but it's not really super tight. It should have a little resistance as you're going through. This will pull it through, but not extremely tight. And it's probably not making the greatest impression. Now I could try adding another one of these in, but it's probably going to be too thick this time. Let me see. Yeah, see, now I can't even get it through, so it's too thick. What to do? What's a girl to do? Well, you can go buy like 1,000 of these in different thicknesses, I believe. But if you don't want to do that, all you need is something to take up a little bulk. And what's better than to take up bulk? You can either take, if you just need a little bulk, you could take a piece of cardstock, fold it in half, and just stick it in here. Maybe that's going to be enough to give you that thickness to go through. I'm almost there. It's really close. But I think I need a little more thickness. I'm just going to grab some book pages. That's right. We always seem to have a plethora of those. So why not just use those? They're here, they're handy, and they're already going to fit the right size. So let me just put this in here. Now, you'll kind of get to know, that's probably not tight enough either. Almost. You can hear the crinkle? I don't know if you can hear that. It's almost there. There's like a crinkly, crackly sound that this thing makes when it's sandwiching at the right amount. That was pretty darn good, but I'm going to add a few more pages because I think a little tighter will be better. And that way you can add the exact amount of thickness. That's what I'm trying to tell you, is this little trick with the paper can save you. Like, you don't have to run around, shop, buy, wait for Amazon or Etsy or eBay or anybody to send it. You can just use book pages to make up the thickness. You can also use cardboard and other things if you really need a lot more thickness. But let's just see what we got. Okay, so far. It's in here somewhere. I know I put it in here. Okay. What did we get? Oh, okay, so we got the, this is the embossed, meaning it's coming out at you. The depression one, where's the depression one? Oh, this is the depression one. Okay, so this is the depression one. This is the embossed one, the one coming out at you, the one sinking in. Okay, now how do I get to the sinking in one? Okay, this was the one coming out at you. I don't know what the right words are here, but we'll do our best. And you probably want to take a cloth or a paper towel or something and just do a quick spritz with water and then wipe that off. And then keep that side relatively clean. This is the other side, so I'm going to turn it around. Sorry, excuse me. And then I'm going to put another one of the, well, I have to put the ink down first. Same concept. I'm going to use a black again. I already spritzed it with water, so it should still have enough. Yeah, there's a good version of this here. Okay. All right. Put that down. This should be the reverse now. Sandwiching it in there. I've got the big plate on the bottom. Now I'm going to layer my top plates. Here's a top plate. Need a little bit more. So I'm going to come in with some extra papers. Put them in here. And let's see how we do. Oh, it doesn't feel fat enough for some reason. No, don't have enough there. Doesn't feel. Okay, I have enough. I'm going to put some more paper in until I feel like it's nice and snug and tight-a-roo. And we are not there yet. You'll know because it makes this weird cracking sound. It's like the, maybe I'm missing a piece completely. I feel like I shouldn't need that much. Maybe I'd go down to like half that much. And I think I'm supposed to use maybe this one on top. I forget the order in which I did it now. Okay. Nope, too tight, too tight. Retreat. Take a bunch of these out. Sometimes it takes a little fuddling. That's a word. Nope, it's definitely too tight. Okay, let me get rid of all this. Maybe I don't need any of the papers this time. Sometimes thicknesses are different. Okay. Nope, too loose. Okay. Need a little bit of it. Back in. Back in. That there. Too tight. Just try that. Oh, there you go. Oh yeah. Hear it? Hear the cracks? Sounds like, oh my god, it sounds horrible. It's probably just a little tight, actually. Maybe a little tight, but we're going. We can still crank. So as long as you can still crank, you shouldn't have to force it through, but firmness is good. Like extra crazy forcing, not good. Okay. Get it out there at the end. All right, let's see what we got. Let's see how we did. And we're going to open it up. Okay. Sorry. And peel it up. Oh, that came out really pretty. So, trying to see what I made before. Okay, so these are the outies, the uppies, and these are the valleys, the hills and the valleys. Pretty cool, huh? So you can crank out a bunch of these. I just didn't put enough ink down there. And make a whole bunch and crank them out. And then you can make things like these cards, like she layered it on black and then on the white cardstock, which looks really pretty. And then she put some embellishments on the front. That made a beautiful card. That's an excellent example. So again, I just want to wipe this down, clean it off, because maybe we want to do some other colors. So maybe I'll even do a different one just so you can see what a different one will look like. Oh, this might be pretty. Okay, I have this one with butterflies. I bought a bunch of these in Tuesday morning a while ago. And I do have, okay, got what, this is broken china, regular distress ink. You can use the oxides or the regular inks, but I think both will work. Okay, let's just try it on this side. So this seems to be putting the impression on the butterfly itself. Let's just see what this looks like. Do a quick one here. This one is obviously longer, but that's okay. All right, get in there with you. Well, yeah, all your stuff. All my layers. Do I hear cracking? It's like, okay, it does feel tight there at the end, which is good. It feels tight coming back. You can go back and forth too. That's legally allowed in the realm of embossing folders. There's probably a lot fancier tools to do this, but you really don't need a lot of fancy tools. Just like this basic stuff, it's fun. Okay, so here is, see, that's what we got. Is that kind of cool? So it went in the valleys. Yeah. Or it's, I don't know if this is the positive or the negative. It looks like it pressed into it, so I would say this is the negative is looking back at us. So that came out really pretty. So let's take the same one because I want you to see what it looks like with different colors. It does have a, let me just wipe this off a little bit. Maybe should we do the reverse one just to see? Okay, we'll do the reverse one. And we'll do different colors. This is Kitsch Flamingo. For some reason I have really used this one up. I'm gonna do a pink butterfly down here, pink area. Maybe it's just a pink area. Okay. And maybe I'll do the broken china up top. Or maybe I'll do a tri-color one just to see what happens. And then I think I had, should we do brown? What's that? Black. Where's the lid? I don't know. I don't know. It's, oh, there it is. Right where I left it. As always. And maybe a yellow? We could. I've got yellow here. Is that? Oh no, that's, have I got the whole thing done already? I've got the whole thing done already. Oh, I'm just going to put yellow at the bottom. I'm going to put it right over there and get some pink in there. It's okay. It's my stuff. All right. So now I'll take another one of those sheets, which are where, Pam, here they are. Okay. Put it in here before the ink dries. Close it. Put it back in the loading zone. So I have the skinny one. This is a thin die adapter, in case anybody wants to know the name of that one. Thin die adapter. You're probably going to need one or two of these things. I think it comes with one or two of them. And it comes with the top thing. You see how this all looks like totally weird? That's because there have been so many things squashed through it. And these, I was using the dies, the cutty things. You can emboss or die cut with this machine. So today we are embossing. Okay, that doesn't feel tight enough at all. Okay, I would say that this one, strangely enough, we need to have a little more thickness. Okay, let me try that. See if that will give us the thickness we want. Still doesn't feel tight enough. Okay, backing out. Grab a few more book pages. You kind of do have to go gingerly. Just a few at a time. I remember maybe adding 2 or 3 or 3 or 4. Nope, definitely not tight enough. Am I missing a plate? No, I don't think so. Okay, let me add just more papers. I'm gonna add like a bunch. Maybe I'm missing a plate. I don't know. Could happen. Oh, that's definitely tight enough. Oh yeah, here we go. Now we're squashing. We're squashing with the best of them. We are. All right, and you can pre-cut some book pages or that to completely be 6 inches wide, which will always fit your cutter, which is kind of cool. And now we're gonna get to see different colors. Oh, that's not so pretty. That is so pretty. Here's something that's extremely pretty. So we have the raised. These are raised. These are definitely raised butterflies. And then these are depressed butterflies. I know they're very sad. They're very depressed butterflies. These are raised. These are depressed. Multicolor, single color. So you can, again, use one tool and make multiple different looking things in it. This would go great in a botanical or a nature journal, if you like those things. All right, let's do a little varied design. Maybe I'll pick a different one just for fun. I had a daisy one floating around here. Where was it? Why can't I keep my stuff organized? What's the matter with me? Okay, because I'm a crafter. Okay, so this is like a pile full of flowers. Really kind of cool. And, oh, maybe we're going to do shaded lilac oxide. Oxide gives you lots of, just a light mist just to wake it up a little. Just water. You can use water and glycerin, but if you use glycerin, it'll make your ink take just a little bit longer to dry, as you're slowing down the whole process by adding the glycerin, which is like a vegetable glycerin, like a natural humectant. I don't even know if there's any on here, so it doesn't look like there's ink on here. I think there's ink on there. I'm just gonna go for it. I have this half embossed one here. Let's just do it with this. You can re-emboss, force the paper in a different direction. Let's use the exact same. Oh, I know what I forgot. This. I didn't have this. That's why I had to take so many more papers. It's like, why do I need so many papers this time? Because I forgot half of my embossing plates, which goes to show you, you don't really need all those embossing plates. You just need enough thick. Okay, it's too thick. You just need enough thickness. You just need enough thickness. Oh, still too thick. Oops. Oh. Almost lost a coffee cup. Okay. Nope, this is like too hard. When you get to that point, it's too hard. Now take a few more off. Okay. Still too hard. All right, take them all off. Oh, there's a whole bunch under here. What's under here? Not a whole bunch. There's some. Okay. There. Okay, now we're going. This is what it should be like. Like, there is resistance, but it's not unbearable. Okay. All right. Got that. Got that. Got that. Opening it. Okay. These are the raised. This is the other side. Looks like I have managed to puncture one of them. You know, it can happen to the best of us. But these are the depressed daisies. And even though it didn't look like there was lots of ink on the paper, there was actually lots of ink. Or on the embossing folder, there was the ink. You can see it. So now let's take the same one. We'll just work with it a little bit differently. So this is the depressed side. Yeah, let's call it depressed and elevated. Okay. So this is the depressed paper. This is the sad depressed paper. Let's get a brown. This is Distress Oxide and Vintage Photo. And some here. Did I turn it around? I don't think so. I don't remember now. And maybe we'll do the blue. All right. We'll do half and half. How about that? That might look cool. And that was Broken China again. And one of these. See, I've already squashed this through once, but... Oh, that's the other thing I want to show you. So let's say... Oh, no, this is going to dry. Okay, let me do this first. Stay focused, Pam, for gosh sakes. Jump. Jump. Now here was the other one. This was the flat plate. A couple of book pages. And the top sheet. Let's see if that's enough. I'm going to line them all up at the butt end. Oh, I think I can make it. Yeah, I can still turn it with like some resistance, but there's ease. Oh, there went the Fabrifix. Okay. And then we have this, our opening. We're going to look at our wonder. Oh, look at that, punches out. There must be something right there, very sharp. So this is what we got. We got depressed blue and brown daisies. That looks kind of cool. All right, so for my next trick, let me just clean this off. All right, this one seems to be the little stickler of it all. I'd actually use those for something. They're kind of cute. If I can get them out of there. I got one. Okay. I got the other one. Oh, goodness gracious. What are you, glued in there? Okay, got it. My goodness. Okay. So that's the side we were doing. So these are going to be the other ones. Yes. What was I going to do? Oh, I wanted to show you. There's some embossed pages here that do have some relief on them. There's some relief on here. It's not the strongest one I've ever seen, but you can just take, like for example, this Broken China Distress ink. And instead of like running it through, you can do this. You can simply do this with the ink pad, and you can color. If you're light enough with the hand, and the impressions are deep enough, then you can get some nice relief work here. It looks a little bit different than the other one. I'll show you the difference. These are elevated. Okay. I'm trying to find the elevated. Oh, here. This is an elevated black one. And this is an elevated blue one. Now this one, because I put the ink on top of the elevated ones, it highlighted the elevations. This one, because of the way I put it in the folder, okay. The elevations are not inked. It's the depressions that have the ink. So this one I rubbed over with the ink pad. This one I ran through the machine. I know it's a little confusing. It's confusing for me too. Kind of lost my direction there. But let's try with some more colors and see if we can figure it out again. Okay, so these are the ones that are going to stick out at us. So I'm going to try the pink. And then maybe the lilac. Shaded lilac and Distress Oxide. I think I have enough water on there already. It doesn't look like there's much here, but there is. It's very, there's more on there than you think. That's what I'm trying to say. Okay. Okay. So just the big bottom piece, the folder. Then there's like this other flat piece, which I don't know what name it is, but it's fairly thick. Then I have, where is, okay. This is the folded cardstock. Let's see if that is enough fatness to get through the right thing. Oh, it could be. That feels very good. It's kind of light. It's not super hard. Oh, there's the cracky sound, which we like. That's a good sign. It's telling you that there's enough pressure. It's still easy to turn, but there's enough pressure where it's making the cracky sound. Or it feels like it's squashing it together. Okay, let's see what we have now. Okay, here we go. The big reveal. And these are the elevated little daisies, but they have the background because that's what was raised higher on the ink, on the embossing folder. I know that's hard to see, but that's what it looks like when it's done. So it's pretty cool. And then you can go ahead and make beautiful things like this card. And I thank you very much for this idea. Really appreciate that. And there you go, folks. So this was kind of fun. And we can certainly play with these. These are great to mass make. You can have a lot of fun with stuff like this. So let me see, maybe find Mr. Fluffers.
Hello everybody, it's Sunshine. I'm here to do my pup date, and all is well at the Paper Outpost. And let me just say, got my water changed, got my morning snack, I peed in the right place, all's good. I can't believe I just said that on the camera. Never mind that last part. Okay, I got snuggled in the morning upon awakening. It was very nice. There was coochie cooing and rubs, belly rubs, tickles, and there was ear smooches. There were ear smooches for Sunshine. It was very nice. Yeah, it was a great way to wake up. Everybody should wake up that way. I highly recommend it. Yeah, okay. So also oh, Mom cleaned her desk. I would like to say I witnessed it. It did happen. It was revolutionary. Okay, it's a mess right now again, but you know what it is when you're a crafter, you just like clean up and then it's messy. Just like lickety split, like you don't even get to blink an eye, but that's when you know you're really a crafter. Because if you're a crafter, your desk is clean, something not happening there. It should only be clean for short periods of time. That's right. That's right. Sunshine out. Okay, thank you so much. Okay, so let me make sure I actually had you on the recording. Oh, I did. Okay, so all is well. Please note, I have a free monthly emailed newsletter. A free monthly emailed newsletter, which you're going to get a free digital image emailed to you monthly, a checklist of supplies, a note from the bookmaker, page list of ideas on how to break a blank page, and all the freebies are at the bottom of every newsletter. This is the link. If you can't get to the drop-down description box, this link will take you to all my links. It has my Etsy shop, Amazon shop, all my social media links, my newsletter link, all my, I think you can find my YouTube channel link there too, all that kind of fun stuff. I also have my videos come out Mondays, Wednesdays, Saturdays, Sundays, 7 a.m. Eastern time. My podcasts, new audio material comes out Tuesdays and Thursdays. And then I have video podcasts, which are available on Spotify any old day of the week. There's always those that are coming out that are new. And I have an Etsy shop where you can find journals and bundles and kits and fundles. I also have a print and mail shop for if you like the Digikits or the printables. Hang on, let me show you one. Okay, I mean, like beautiful pictures of images. These come in 5 pages each Digikit, and you can print them out and use them in your junk journaling. If you don't like to print,
I will print out 10 Digikits at once for you. All I need is for you to buy the print and mail option, and then send me the list of the names of the Digikits to my Etsy message or Etsy contact. You only need to send the first 2 or 3 words, and I'll know which one you're talking about. There's over 260, 70 to pick from. So lots of themes: birds, Victorian, tea time, celestial, butterflies, dragonflies, angels, fairies, you name it. All sorts of fun things to pick from. And remember, most of all, that fun can be simple, and create with reckless abandon, everybody. I'll see you next time. Bye.